OGTV 45 tapping in. And when I tell y'all what these Somalians have been doing at our food processing plants up in Minnesota, you'll be utterly disgusted. If you didn't feel like they should be deported before, you probably will after this.
These people piss and shit everywhere. They have no idea how to use proper bathrooms, proper showers, nothing, because they come from Somalia. It's a war-torn, and they're used to pissing and shitting in hallways, closets. It doesn't matter. These people have no shame. And he was saying that's half the reason why some of those plants ended up getting shut down or ended up having health complaints from the health department, is because the Somalians were going in there and they were pissing and shitting everywhere.
Somalians in Minnesota were at a major manufacturing food plant, and they were defecating in this plant. You heard that right. There's a whistleblower coming out right now and exposing what's going on. The FDA and ICE need to start raiding and doing random checks in all of these plants in Minnesota. We're talking companies like Land O'Lakes, General Mills, Coca-Cola, stuff that's going all over the United States. There's a whistleblower who came out. I'll show you a quick clip. Go do some research, watch his full statement. This is terrifying, guys. This is a problem in America. If it's happening in Minnesota, where else do you think it could be happening?
I've seen that my former home state of Minnesota is currently in the news due to Trump and the Somalian issue. I worked at a major food production facility that supplies the United States and Canada with food. I watched as they brought Somalians in, and they began to urinate and defecate wherever they please within this food production facility plant. We had to put up signs explaining how to use the bathroom correctly, but yet it was never corrected. I seen as grown men wash their genitals within the sinks.
Whoa. Stop the tape. Whoa. Aki, why you got your dick in the sink? Why y'all always doing something you ain't got no business doing with your dick? And then people think that's Muslim. People gonna be going around saying Muslims shit on the job. No, not in the bathroom, in the corner. People gonna be going around saying Muslims, they shit at a meat cutting machine. They're not gonna be saying Somalians do it. That's a Somalian thing, bro. I bet any Somalian in Minnesota, anywhere in the country, they can't show me anywhere in the Quran where it tell you to put your dick in the sink, man. If what they're saying is true, that should be prosecuted like a crime, a serious crime, a felony offense. Because I believe with all my heart that if they're working around some food that they don't eat, that's not a part of their religious diet, they could be doing anything to it because that's foul. Like, we don't even entertain those type of thoughts in the kitchen around food. Like when we're not even eating it, we're just so respectful of other people's food because we know that's such a violation. We don't even talk over people that's eating. We don't want them to fly out our mouth over their food. Like for you to urinate and defecate in a food processing facility, that's a vicious act of terrorism. Y'all grow up like that though. Y'all think that's normal. That's y'all culture over there. Y'all delusional, bro.
Friends, a Somalian man just filmed himself pissing all over President Donald Trump's star in Hollywood.
Somalia, no government, no safety, no police, no nothing, just anarchy.
They don't belong in our country.
Now, I'm certain this young man believes he made some sort of political statement, but I don't see it as such. I see it as like I said, you Somalian niggas got a dick out. You stand in the middle of the street in Hollywood with your dick out. People are walking up and down the street, and you got a Somalian boy standing there wide open in the public with his dick out. That's a problem. They don't need to be in this country displaying that type of behavior. No. If I would have been walking down the street with my lady or my children and I saw him standing there with his dick out in the middle of the street, I would have crashed him. I would have broke his collarbone, his clavicle. I would have broke it real quick and easy. And I don't want to be putting myself in that type of jeopardy. I don't want to walk down the street and see nobody with their dick out. And I honestly don't believe that he even knew that was Donald Trump's star when he started to urinate on it. I believe someone told him after the fact and, he got elated because I don't believe he can read that well. If I could get Donnie Big Nuts on the phone right now, I'd say, President Trump, what we need to do is if you don't get them all out of here, the males that you keep here, you need to castrate them because they have a dick problem. And it's apparent by their legal marrying age in their country. It's apparent by the fact that they marry their first cousins regularly. It's apparent by the fact that they whip it out on their job and put it in the sink. It's apparent that they're in the middle of Hollywood with it out. That means they have a problem with it. It's apparent by the fact that when they have civil war in their countries, the opposing factors, they mass grape each other's women. It's apparent that they have a problem with it. So if they stay over here, they need to be castrated. I push for castration for all the Somalians who stay here so that they can't reproduce. They don't need to be making children that look like this over here. No, they don't. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but these people look like aliens. I would be afraid if I walked down the street, one of these dudes looked like the guy on Men in Black whose head got shrunk. This doesn't even look human. It's no telling what a person whose head that little would do, what type of brain they have, or a person whose head is that wide, like how big their brain is, or how much devious things they can think up. And I know why y'all running around acting like that, because you niggas is high. Y'all high off them heavy, hard drugs. My man caught y'all niggas in the basement smoking Fetty at 6:30 in the morning. Why is y'all niggas in the basement smoking Fetty 6:30 in the morning? Y'all niggas should have been down there praying Fajr. No, y'all down there smoking Fetty.
Hey, y'all gotta get the out. Right now. Get the out. I am not playing no goddamn games with y'all. Y'all up in this bitch smoking. It's 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning. My kids is up. Get the out. Ain't nobody playing no games. Get the fuck out. Get the out. Right now. If I catch y'all back in this fucker again, y'all gonna have a problem. Get the fuck out. Let me find y'all in this bitch again. Y'all gonna have a problem. Get the fuck out the way. You think I'm playing some games with y'all? Nigga, get the fuck out. Smoking in this bitch. Let me find y'all whole ass in this mother. Get the property right now. Ain't nobody playing no goddamn games with you. Ain't nobody playing no goddamn. Y'all ain't moving fast enough. Y'all think I'm playing. Hold up. Y'all think I'm playing.
See, I'm not gonna say the whole entire Somali community is corrupt and bogus and whatnot. But I don't know if y'all noticed in that video, it was 6:30 something in the morning when that took place. They downstairs in the basement smoking Fetty.
If you ask me, I think Ilhan Omar smoking too. She got to be high on something, because we all just watched one nigga kick 10 Somalians out of the basement, and these niggas is so delusional, their drugs are so hallucinogenic, they believe Donald Trump can't kick all their ass out the country. Smoking dope in the hijab is diabolical.
In the Somali community are also sounding an alarm about fentanyl. They say young people are dying from overdoses at a record and heartbreaking rate.
Man, they off that Fetty like our people was off that crack in the 80s. It's an epidemic. The Fetty epidemic. They off it. But they used to them hard drugs. They come from over there in Somalia. They got this thing over there called khat. It's a leaf. They chew it. And it make them bug out like they on angel dust. That's why they be saying stuff like, America was promised to us 3,000 years ago. These niggas is delusional and they hallucinating off them hard drugs. They smoking Fetty. You niggas was supposed to use America as a rehab facility because y'all was junkies off that khat when you got here. You know that. See, and you know you don't want to go back over there. So y'all should have came over here and got clean, but you didn't. You came over here and you found that Fetty, something hard enough to make you feel like you're off that khat. But everybody knows when y'all get deported, y'all cry worse than any of the other immigrants who get deported. The Somalis cry the hardest.
Amigo, não tem problema, amigo, não tem problema, amigo. Hold on, me, man.
Donald Trump. I love you so good, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, you know I love you, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, why you do me like that?
Don't look to me for no sympathy, Aki. Y'all shouldn't have came over here stealing all that money from them children. Y'all shouldn't have came over here messing with them drugs. And y'all shouldn't have came over here just using the bathroom wherever y'all feel like it and just whipping your joint out. Like, nah, y'all wasn't supposed to do that. So now we want y'all to go back home. President Trump wants y'all to go back home. And this video is clear-cut evidence that it doesn't take a whole lot of niggas to move y'all. Soon as them YT boys come with them handcuffs, all the bitch just come up out you. Y'all just get to crying and wailing, begging Donald Trump to come back, telling Donald Trump you love him. And all y'all had to do was come over here and stay off them drugs.
Donald Trump. I love you so good, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, you know I love you, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, why you do me like that? A Somalian who was successfully deported from Minnesota to Somalia is now having a mental breakdown on social media.